Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's going to be a very opinionated video because, I've been waiting a while to make a video, just like videos about like certain topics. I haven't been like feeling well that much, so I haven't been able to just like sit down, and even like now I just feel like I'm going to like projectile vomit. So, this is just what it is, and I guess we just have to do it, right? Otherwise, I'm gonna go ghost on my motherfucking channel, and I ain't trying to do that because this is like something that I like doing. It gives me like a safe space to like talk about whatever I want to talk about. I got my bracelets on, my evil eye necklace, and this is a pretty one. It's a crystal, and I have a bunch more, but we're not gonna talk about that today. We're talking about something different. So, the topic today is, I literally totally forgot, so I have to go back in my phone to look. Oh, okay, I remember what it's about. Topic today is about just like relationships. I don't know, there's like a lot of kind of like controversy going around, and I noticed that like even like on TikTok and stuff, there's a lot of people, like men in general, going around just creating a lot of toxic masculinity, and I'm kind of like concerned for the male generation going forward, especially the female generation going forward, because there's a lot of things being normalized, and I think that is an issue because you can't really like, base a whole entire generation on top of like certain things. And there's a lot of people like that don't even know how to keep relationships, trying to give relationship advice, and it's like men are constantly like putting black women in a state of mind where we feel like we're lacking. There's so many things that are just like going on right now that like people are like normalizing, and like I think that is like a huge problem. The first thing that I really want to get into is like the smasher passes, or like the rates and the stuff. Like a lot of YouTubers are doing the smasher passes. They are lining people up, women and men. They're lining people up, and they are putting people down. And it's kind of unnecessary because like these people are in their like 20s plus, or even like younger than that, and they're like lining up. Like, I hope you guys know, like when you line up a bunch of like black people on a roll, and you smash or pass, like that is just setting people up for some type of like stereotype where they have to look a certain way, or they have to act a certain way, or they have to dress a certain way, or else they're not a part of the situation is, you could blame women, but you can also blame men. And in my opinion, I blame men, and not because like I'm like some type of like huge feminist where I feel like men are the cause of like everything that's going on wrong in the world. I believe that men have kind of created this false thing, like even like where women need to stay home and take care of the kids, and men go out to work. Now women want to go work, and now apparently modern women are too masculine, which doesn't make any sense. How is a woman being masculine by wanting to, take care of herself, by wanting to be independent? Because you want to complain when you want to make all the money, and your woman doesn't want to go out to work, and how like you want a woman to be dependent on you, but you don't. But now you don't want to be a woman to be dependent on you. Now you want a woman to make her own money, and you want her to be able to support herself. but you also want her to take care of your kids and not go out and not be fooling around. Like, how can a woman do all of that? Like, how do you expect a woman to just sit around, still make money, take care of kids, and, completely evolve her whole life around your life? Because whatever the hell reason. Like, this scenario is what men have created for themselves to kind of normalize, women, taking power away from women. And now that women are, getting back their power and they want to do things by themselves, they choose to be single moms. Apparently they're that dims down their worth. When you are a single mom, it makes you apparently less valuable. It having kids or not having kids gives you value, or there's just so many things that men have created for women, and now that women are not allowing that to happen, there's something wrong with them. And they're too masculine, and they want to do things for themselves, which doesn't make any it doesn't make any sense, because at the end of the day, that's what we want. It's not like we're doing it because we want to be masculine and we want to do this and we want to do that. Some women just want to be independent. Some women just want to, make their own money, start their own business, have their own thing going on, and not be at home raising kids. And staying home and make sure, you bringing home all the money. Women want to have their own life nowadays. And, men are valuing women because of what they do. How does a man give a woman value? A man does not give a woman value. Women give a man value. I don't understand how this works. Nowadays, it's extremely confusing because of how everyone wants to do things and how everyone is viewing women, and it's a little uncomfortable because I don't know what the kind of future generation you guys are wanting for yourself, or what kind of situations you want to push forward onto. But the dating situation and relationships nowadays, they're aren't as serious as they were back then. These days, relationships are based on freaking trauma. You have a trauma bond with someone, the person that you're with, and you want to have a bunch of freaking trauma and drama in the relationship, and that's what you call love. You and your partner can go through a bunch of shit that's literally pointing you need to break up. But then you will make love off of that and romanticize the fact that you guys are toxic, and you romanticize the fact that you don't have your life together. You drink every day, you smoke every day, but you want a relationship. They're normalizing the fact that you could be a whole ass drug addict and be in love. I don't understand the situation around that, because how are people are literally choosing to stay messed up. They don't want to work on themselves. They don't want to do anything. They want to keep in doing what their habits are. They want to drink, they want to smoke, but they want to have a bae on the side. If you want an actual strong union between two people, you both need to get your life together. So I don't understand why you guys have so many if she doesn't smoke, I don't want her. If she doesn't drink, I don't want her. If she doesn't have kids, I want her. Or if she does have kids, I don't want her. Why does that matter? Why are these things so important to you when they're literally so unfulfilling in life? Smoking is unfulfilling. Drinking is unfulfilling. Not having kids is unfulfilling. If you would rather smoke and drink than have kids, what even is that? I'm not trying to tell you go have kids. You have to have kids. But when you rather choose to be an addict and you choose to be a druggie, you choose to smoke and do drugs and drink all the time instead of actually having something positive in your life, that's a red flag. And I don't know why that's being normalized as something that's normal. You have 13, 12, 11-year-olds smoking and drinking at this age. And it doesn't make sense to me, because what kind of generation are you trying to push for yourself? Like, what kind of generations do you want to have moving forward? What is this you guys are creating? What is going on here? And I'm just confused on why you feel like you guys need to do all this extra stuff at such a young age. Like, you're literally just starting out your lives. You probably have, like, weak-ass fucking lungs. You probably don't even have fucking strong liver. Your liver is probably gonna collapse. Okay? If you keep up what you're doing, your liver's gonna collapse. I'm just so confused on why people and why women and men choose to act this way, but then they want a strong relationship. They want a relationship that's based on no drama and no fuckery and none of that. They want these things, but they can't even hold themselves together. They can't even go a day without a freaking a joint or a sip of the liquor or a hit of their nicotine. Like, what are you reaching for? Because I'm just concerned, especially the people that are literally like, you guys are into spirituality, you want to follow spirituality, but you can't even go a whole day without taking a puff out of your vape. I don't get that. I don't understand that. That doesn't even make sense to me. You know, that's one thing I don't get, because you have all these standards, yet you're like doing all these other things as well. What if someone was like, oh, like, I don't want someone that doesn't smoke or someone that doesn't drink? You're gonna get offended, because these are things that you're addicted to. You couldn't drop a drug or alcohol for your own child, but you want to be having, you want a strong relationship, and you want to vibe with a girl or a boy, but you can't even drop alcohol for your damn kid. It's just, this is just the way that the world is super confusing, and it's kind of sad at the same time, because this is what we're going to do moving forward. Like, this is the kind of lifestyle that we're all going to have going forward, and it's not beneficial. Like, we're literally not gaining anything from this. We make money and we spend it. We make money and we spend it. We make money and we spend it. There's nothing, like, adding up. And it, like, shocks me that people still, like, normalize this. Anyways, that's one thing out of the way. Just these things completely, like, I'm just confused on how, even, like, how men act nowadays. Like, it's a different story. Like, once you, like, actually, like, have a bond with someone and you guys create something together, like a baby, it literally messes with the way you even, like, have sex. Like, the way you would have sex again changes. Like, that stuff is not the same anymore. So I don't understand how you guys are running around hooking up with men, doing a bunch of shit, partying. Like, it's just not fulfilling. Like, you having a whole Instagram following, wearing a bunch of different clothes, wearing a bunch of different wigs. It's just, it's giving, I'm bored. I'm bored with my life. I graduated high school, and I have nothing to do with my life now. Now all I gotta do is fucking keep up a status and a reputation as if I know what the hell I'm doing. But you don't even know what you're doing. If you need alcohol at the end of every night and a joint, you don't know what you're doing. If you can't stay sober for more than, like, 48 hours, who's really knowing what they're doing? It's just a thought in your head where it's like, I'm bored. You have nothing else to do with your life, so you do this. Who might have judged, though, right? Who might have judged, though? I just think, like, once you, like, have some type of purpose in your life, it literally, like, changes everything. And it's so easy to, find your purpose. Like, just find something that you want to do and make that your purpose, so that, it kind of, like, distracts you from even, like, doing what, damaging your body. I just don't understand why people Why normalize it? But yeah, I just think that we all need to kind of grow up and find something else to do, like start businesses or like do something. I just feel like if you need to drink and smoke, that's just like, that's like the last thing you need, like you could do. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I just want to let you guys know that, like, if you guys are like trying to have like successful relationships and long-term relationships that aren't based on top of lust, meaning like it ain't love, y'all just fuck and drink and, you know, have you know, hang out with your friends and in groups, and that's lust, okay? Because you're not building anything together. If you want to have relationships like that, keep doing what you're doing. But if you want a strong bond and you want to be actual in love, and you want to have a family, and you need to get your shit together. Because I'm tired of people looking for people to be with in a bond that is based on lust and then getting upset when it fails. Fix your shit, okay? Both my hands. I don't want to break it, but, you know, Black Lives Matter, and, you know, namaste, bitches. Be out. Goodbye.